Hello humans, welcome back to my makeup room. Today we're going to do a little Project Pan update. As you can see, I'm being very fall and vampy with my lip. This is ColourPop Dukes. Just thought it would be a fun little change. And my eye look is a little different. It might look a little messy. I was trying a new thing. I was following a tutorial from Annette's Makeup Corner on hooded eye eyeliner, so go check out my video I did on that. Let's get into the update. I have some okay progress on stuff. Let's start with complexion products. First of all, it's the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. Now, this is lasting a lot longer than I thought it would. I did take the stopper out, as you may be able to see. So it's a little bit messy, but I can tell that like there's really not that much in here. This should be done by next update. And I have to say, I don't think I'm going to be sad to see it go. It's okay, but it's definitely not a favorite. Next up, another Milk product. This is the Milk Makeup translucent, what is this called? Blur and Set powder, and it's in the shade Translucent Light. So as you can see by my lines here, we started out at the top line and now we're down to here, and you know, I'm pretty okay with this progress. I know it takes a long time to go through loose powders, and I mean there's a gob of product in here. There's supposed to be 25 grams. So I'm definitely happy with the progress I'm getting out of here, and I'm enjoying using it. It's not a bad powder. Next, another sort of concealing product that I kind of keep forgetting to update you on. This is my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. So I did have pan on this originally, and I think maybe last update I forgot to update you. But since then, let's maybe turn this down a little. Ooh, I have hit side pan. There's definitely not a lot of product left. There's definitely less than half. So I think I'm just gonna keep chugging along, trying to finish this up. I'm back at applying it with like a dry sponge. This is a beauty blender that I don't really like. So I'm just applying it under my eyes before I put on my concealer. And it's okay. It's not a favorite. I'm definitely kind of trying to use it up to get my money's worth. I think it is helping a little bit since the Milk Concealer, Milk Concealer is in porcelain, by the way. Since this isn't a super high coverage concealer, the under eye corrector is definitely helping cancel out some of the redness, but it's just a little bit greasy and I'm not that big of a fan. So I'm definitely trying to get this out of my collection. Now, this is the Urban Decay All-Nighter, and I don't even know, I haven't marked this yet. I think I'm gonna go with right there. I'm making my way through. I'm gonna say I'm right at that bottom line there. So we're chugging along. I really do want to finish this and get it out of here because it's just so drying. I want to move on to the setting sprays that I actually enjoy using. So do I think it'll be done by next update? Probably not, but maybe the update after that. I will say this has lasted me a good long while. Okay, next we're on to powder products. I have a bronzer. This is the Pure Bronzing Act Matte Bronzer in Light. This is what she looks like. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Let's turn the lights down again. There is a little bit of a dip going on. You probably can't see. I'm gonna try and put some oblique lighting on my progress photos so that you can see there is a bit of a dip. It's not significant by any means, but I am happy that I've gotten some good use out of this bronzer, and I do really quite enjoy this bronzer. I'm probably going to take it out though and move on to a new bronzer. Next, it's a blush. This is the MAC Extra Dimension Blush in Into the Pink. And again, you're probably not going to be able to see my progress because A, it's so shimmery, but there's a pattern pressed into the compact, and I'm starting to wear away the pattern. So I have really enjoyed using this. This has become one of my favorite blushes, and I'm probably going to roll it out and roll something else in, but I really, really, really have enjoyed my month with this blush. And last on updates. Oh no, I have another update. Oh my god. Panic. Second to last on the updates is my Natasha Denona Super Glow. And I mean, you can't tell on here. There's a little bit worn away. This was essentially pretty new. I don't have a big dip or a gouge or anything in here, but I did get a lot of uses. I wore this almost every day, and I definitely enjoyed my time. This has also become a huge favorite. And lastly, the most exciting item. This is my Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 1, and it's empty. I used it all up, and I'm thrilled. So now I get to move on to the other brow products I have in my collection. I did really enjoy this. I would definitely consider repurchasing it after I make my way through my other brow products. But we can throw this in the empties bin and move on. Okay, now it is time for new products. So I'm going to keep in my Milk Powder and Concealer and this Becca Under Eye Corrector and the All Nighter, keeping those in. And to add in, I'm going to put in this e.l.f. brow pencil. It's in the shade Taupe. This is okay, but it's just so thick that I find it very difficult to be, precise. It's not one of those micro brow pencils. So let's see if I can maybe make a mark. So this is something I'm definitely trying to focus on getting out of the collection and finding something else that I quite enjoy. One other thing I forgot to add into the updates. This is my Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in Pear. We started out basically full, and now we're down to about here. I don't love this. I'm definitely kind of trying to use it up. For something that's supposed to be hydrating and like a lip balm, I find it kind of dries out my lips. So it's not something I love, but I am going to try and focus on it because it was expensive. Now, continuing into products I am adding in. Complexion-wise, I'm adding in the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is in the mini size, and as you can see, I have pretty well halfway or more used up, probably a little bit more, and we are about there. So I think if I use this every day, I can probably finish this up within the month. And again, it's just not something I love, so I kind of just want to get it out of the collection. For foundation, this is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. This is not the right shade for me. It's a little bit too dark, so I just kind of want to use up some of it to, say I did. It's pretty well full, so with mixing it, I'm probably going to take a long time to get through this, but I have so many foundations right now that I really don't want to have to fuss with ones that aren't my shade, so I'm going to try and use this one up as much as I can. And I guess I might as well keep track of this too. Let's call it here. This is the Thrive CC Cream Filled with Blur. I've been mixing this with the Flower Beauty to lighten it up, and this isn't a formula I'm in love with, so I don't mind adding a formula I do like that's the wrong color. I'm very sad that this is the lightest shade and it's not light enough for me, which is disappointing. But I've been mixing it with this Thrive Cosmetics CC cream, and we'll see how far we get on both of those. Now into powder products, I'm going to add in another bronzer. This is my Fenty Beauty in Sun, and you should be able to see I have there's an embossed FB on here that I have pretty much worn away. You can still kind of see it, but not super well. And this is just a bronzer I really enjoy and I want to get more use out of. So this is the one that's going in the rotation this month. And lastly, this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Blossom Glow. Again, I've used this a little bit, and there is an embossing on there. So the embossing is actually raised up, and in the center I have sort of worn away that raised up portion of the embossing. It doesn't take much to wear that bit off. So I'm just curious to see how far I can get within the month, knowing that I've already worn away that bit with only a handful of uses, maybe 10. So we'll see how we get with that. And that is the conclusion of the update. If you've liked this video, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell to become a Pavlovian dog. See you next time. Bye.